In the last video, I gave an overview about the biochemistry involved with creatine supplementation. Today, I'll be talking about the myths surrounding creatine, how you can find it, and how you can use it. So let's go to the myths. First one is that you will get dehydrated. No, there is no difference between placebo groups and creatine groups in terms of their hydration. And if you were paying attention earlier, you would notice that water really has nothing to do with creatine. Myth 2. Weight gain derived from creatine is just water. That's a trick question. Your muscles are about 73% water. Therefore, if someone gained 10 pounds of muscle, 7.3 pounds of the weight gain would be water, and the percentage of total body water would not be changed. There's an increase in free-form muscle and not a single change in the percent of total body water. Additionally, many studies have found that these gains were accompanied by increased muscle fiber diameter, also known as hypertrophy, and gains in strength. So, it seems that the weight gain associated with long-term creatine use is actual muscle gain. Some people say that by taking creatine, you will have an increased risk of injury. No. Actually, in most studies, creatine use was correlated with lower injury rates. The next myth, and this is my favorite one, is that creatine is a drug. Ask yourself this. Are carbohydrates drugs? Are proteins drugs? Is steak a drug? No. You'd never hear someone accuse an Olympic athlete of cheating because they loaded up on carbs or protein. That just seems stupid. Creatine is in the exact same category. It's found naturally in food, especially foods like steak, pork, and chicken. If the NCAA banned creatine, then they would have to ban all meat. Last myth is that creatine is a miracle supplement. Don't expect to take creatine and then randomly gain muscle. Creatine will come through at the very end of your workout, when you need a final rep, and after your workout, when you need to recover faster. Other than that, you still need to work out just as hard. Should you take creatine? Well, do you want to perform at your best? Do you want more energy at the end of your workout? Then yes, you should take creatine. How? I mentioned before about getting gas in our tank. We need to load up to get from the average 120 grams in your body to 160 grams, your ideal full tank. There are two methods to load up and start. The first is that you take 0.3 grams of creatine per kilogram of body weight for 5 to 7 days. So, for example, I'm 75 kilograms, so I did 22.5 grams of creatine for 7 days. Then you take about 3 to 5 grams of creatine per day. We've topped off our tanks, and we're not going to use much gas on a given day. You don't need more, really. You'll just pee it out. There's another way, and it works just as well. You take 3 grams of creatine per day, every day, for 28 days. These are the clinically proven, effective methods of loading up on creatine. What form of creatine should you take? Well, it doesn't matter. Creatine is creatine, so don't believe any bullshit about the best form or the new dynamic pro-tech form of creatine. Honestly, creatine monohydrate seems to be the cheapest one. It comes in candy bars, protein shakes, pancakes. If it tastes good to you and you like it, then you should be okay. But if you look at the reviews online, then you should be okay. Again, it's not that the molecule creatine is different. It's just a matter of regulating what's in the food. So let's review. Creatine turns ADP into ATP. This is like regenerating cash for your cells. So you can work out more and recover faster. If anybody goes up to you and gives you some spiel about how creatine is a drug and you don't know what's going on in your body, you say, no, I do know what's going on in my body. You're wrong, because there are no adverse effects and it actually works. Thank you for watching, and stay posted for any new videos I put.